Do you find yourself missing Loki? I think many of us do. Now, which Loki was your favorite? I saw many people say that even with a limited time, what he did was great as classic Loki. Which of course brings us to the actor who played him, Richard E. Grant, who teases a want to reprise his role as Loki. He's not sure if he will, but I think we all know that now it's possible in season 2. So let's talk about that. So this comes from a recent interview with E.T., where they talk for quite a while with Richard E. Grant about his career, and of course his stunning appearance as classic Loki, and his character's demise, let's put it that way. I think that's the best way to put it. And he talked a little bit about how they approached the sequences, specifically the action sequences he was involved with. Big cranes, fans, what they were doing and what they were going over. And then he talked a little bit about the suit and how it was to be in it and the classic look and everything for it. But then he was asked about the future of the character, since there was so much fanfare and people want to know if he will appear next. And he wasn't really playing coy with it or anything. He just said, no idea. He says he would not say no if he was asked, but he hasn't been asked, and he doesn't know if he will return, because nobody's told him anything. Now, before you get mad, remember, this is Marvel Studios 101. This is legitimately what they do every time. If they want him back, they'll tell him he's back, and they won't tell him how. They'll just be like, take 2 weeks off here. And then he's going to show up and be like, oh, okay, I guess I'm here. With Loki going on to a second season, the multiverse being so cracked open, and us seeing what we, saw, it's very easy to understand of how they can pull the character back. Whether it's the same version we saw, the version right before death, or an earlier version of the character that's reluctant but ultimately does join him, it's all there. So now with the multiverse and time travel and going wherever you want in history, time, space, and the multiverse, they can literally do anything and everything. And I think they will use this to their advantage. And I have no doubt that a popular character like his version of Loki, on top of tons of others we saw, and then tons of new ones because you gotta sell that merchandise, will be appearing in season 2 and beyond. And again, I say and beyond because we've heard rumors that they're looking for multiple seasons of Loki. And with the recent confirmation that Kang is being set up as a long-term villain for the MCU, confirmed by Marvel themselves, why don't you keep doing this and keep having Loki be somebody that's working in the background trying to restore order to the multiverse while everything in the main continuity keeps going the way it goes? So in that instance, who's Loki going to work the best with? Other Lokis that he already knows that are willing to help him.